Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Adam ND72. So today we're going to do kind of like a little maintenance video, and it's going to be showing you of what not to do when you get long tube headers like we have on here. I think VRP sells this kit. There's a few on eBay that sell this type of kits. So if anyone knows, from the last couple videos, we had a loud ticking noise coming from our CLS. And what we can see is it's coming from the exhaust, it's coming from the passenger side, and what it is the gaskets are blown apart. So what these kits come with, they come with this basically like kind of cheap, normal manifold gasket that goes on there, but most people know, throw that gasket away and go with the factory metal ones. Whoever built this car, I know who did it, doesn't even matter, we're not going to name that company. They put those paper ones on, and clearly they blown out after maybe, it did last like probably 2 years, so credit on there. But they are blown out, and you can literally clearly see it, which I'm going to show you. What we did already, we removed a lot of stuff over here, so we get a little bit more of a visual, more access to it. We're going to show you where it looks like it's blown out. All right, this camera angle is going to be really crappy, but if you could look right where my finger is, right there. Let me try to move the light around a little bit. So I said missing. It's not fully missing. It's just those will disintegrate over time, and the metal ones, they work really well. So we're going to replace this whole side. And then maybe later down the road, we'll replace this side, but that side didn't disintegrate right now. So we're going to work on this side. So starting off, to make it a lot easier, remove the fan, remove that stuff over here. Because if you look, I literally could put my arm directly in here and knock out the full top bolts and most of the bottom ones from over here. And that clears up this whole area. Can you do it with leaving the fan and everything? Yeah, you can. But, like, I just have so much more room. So we're going to start knocking these out. I do recommend you make sure the engine's cold, spray it with some sort of penetrating oil, and then start getting at it. Okay, so these are what's coming out. So this is the stud and the nut. It's supposed to be just the nut coming out, but most likely a lot of times you get the whole assembly. So what I do is I got over here a little container. I throw them in there, then I soak them with penetrating oil, and then I take them apart. Also, the tools, if you ask, it's a 10 mil. Have a series of sockets, wrenches, ratcheting wrenches, and just literally got to work at it. It does kind of suck with your back, but there's only 4 up top and 4 on the bottom. And then you just need to disconnect, because we have long tube headers. Just disconnect it from like the center area. We're going to try to rock the header over and do each gasket that way. But we're knocking them out pretty easily. We got 3 out so far. So we're just going to keep going. Okay, we're able to get 6 of those bolts from up top, those bolt stud nuts. And the last 2, which are on the back over here, we're going to do from the back. And then all we're going to do next is we're going to crack this loose. And then crack this one right over here from the bracket. And then the plan is to be able to swing this header out and be able to do our work. So we're going to work on getting these last 2, and then we'll catch up with you guys. Okay, now we got all the hardware out that I showed you. As you can see down here, you have plenty of room to swing this header out. And then here's the, here's the one that they put in. You could just see it disintegrated right there. And then you can see this one slowly starting disintegrating. So this is what it would look like, well, this is not brand new, but this is what it would kind of look like brand new. And as you can see, you can literally see directly in there. Can you see that in the camera, guys?
It's trying to focus. There it is, yep.
You could literally see this whole gasket was blown apart. This one was starting to blow apart, and these weren't bad. But, I mean, clearly this has holes in it. So we had a huge exhaust. This might have been messing other stuff up for us. So we're going to take this, and we're going to clean it up and add some RTV and make it perfect again. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, throw that shit out of here. Now we're going to put the proper Mercedes ones. I'm going to grab them out of the car now. So these are what the factory ones look like. As you can see, they're metal. They're double multi-gaskets or multi-layered, whatever you want to call it. And then they got little rings right here to attach to the studs. That's what's supposed to be in there. And these will last a hootenanny lot longer. As you see, they got the bevel. We're going to start throwing all these on. We still have our studs soaking. And as you see, we had plenty of room. So we're going to start knocking those out. Hopefully everything goes well. All right, so now we got everything back on. We got all 4 gaskets, all hardware. What I recommend is, so when you're installing the hardware, go basically in a pattern and all that stuff, and then double check it. Don't just do like top, 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 bottom, bottom, bottom. Like it's supposed to be inside, outside, and then just go double check and make sure everything has a quarter of a turn or a half a turn. Don't snap any of them off, because it's going to really suck if you do. And then once this is all bolted up, we're going to go back up top and then fire it up, and hopefully we don't got that ticking noise. I'm 99% sure we fixed it, because as you saw, that gasket was way the hootenanny blown out. More than my ex. Alright, so as you can hear, we have no more ticking noise. It is literally a night and day difference. We're gonna do a quick little rev up for you and let you hear it. But before you hear it, like horrible. It's a lot better now. Night and day difference. We'll take for a quick test drive, and we 100% got that exhaust leak on. Okay guys, hope you guys liked the video. This was a quick little like maintenance and update. So if anyone out there has these long tube headers and they put those not best manifolds on that come with them, get rid of them immediately, throw them away, don't ever install those. Just keep with factory in my opinion. Other people might have different opinions, but clear as you saw in my video, we could have done a serious damage to our CLS55, mainly because with those gaskets, letting exhaust fumes out might have messed up the AFR gauge and the air-fuel ratios of the downstream O2 sensors. So this was a big, maybe we got more performance out of it, maybe we didn't, but it definitely got rid of the sound, and we were definitely concerned that we might have hurt the motor at one point, which we didn't. Everything's running perfectly fine. That car pulls perfectly well. Granted, that car is a Eurocharge tune, long tube headers, a couple other things. We will be updating that car very soon. We're going to do a couple cooling mods to it, make it run a little bit more efficient on a low budget scale. And then maybe we'll add some more boost, make that car fun, fast, and convenient. Not as fast as my E55, but definitely a fun little fast zoomy car. So I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you got any more like maintenance videos or anything like that you want me to do, I'll try to knock it out. I mean, I do own about, I think, like 13 AMGs by now. A few other Mercedes. So I'm happy to help. Anything you guys enjoyed, throw a comment below. Make sure you subscribe. If you guys want to contact me, go on BuffyCLK500. That is my Instagram. And catch you guys later.
Lady versus Swiffer. Swiffer wins.